Since you had never acted before, what was it like just being on a film set and then seeing yourself on the screen?
I felt like a little, just like a little toy.
Yeah.
Just sitting there, wondering, how can I be big there? And now I'm small, so. But I thought about it, I was like, oh, a screen, that's all.
Right.
So it wasn't supposed to be that big. Like, it's supposed to be that big, but it's a bigger screen, so it's a bigger picture.
Dwight, what did you think?
It was a wonderful experience. I mean, it was different, something I never in a million years thought I can imagine myself going to the theater and actually seeing myself on screen. It never imagined it.
I know it wasn't an easy movie to make. What would you say was the hardest part about making it?
Nothing was really hard. There were some other things that were hard, but some other things, most of the things were easy.
Well, some of the elements that we had to go through the course of the movie was difficult. Some of the scenes, like we shot a lot of scenes that was actually in the woods. We had to deal with a lot of bugs, hundreds of mosquitoes biting us, and we shot a lot of different scenes in the water, actually in the bayous. We shot some scenes in the Honey Island swamp. We shot some scenes where we had to actually get in the Mississippi River, and the cold Mississippi River, the water was cold, so they had some moments where the scenes was trying, some trying scenes.
Yeah.
Because Mr. Zeitlin, he wanted everything to be and feel as real as possible. Like the scene we shot in the Mississippi River, we actually could have shot that scene in a warm indoor swimming pool and made it seem like the Mississippi River, and no one would have never known. But he wanted to feel real when you're watching it, so he wanted it in the Mississippi River. So we was in there shooting all day, cold. Yeah, it was trying. It was a trying shot. And that was the first scene we actually shot, and that was one of my most difficult scenes, was the first.
Your character, Wink, is a tough man. He's a drinker. He's yelling almost the whole film.
He's not yelling. Let's get that understood. He's not yelling. Let's get that understood. He's not yelling. When you watch the film, you have to understand that when her father is dying in the movie, and she's the most important person in the world to him, and he have to teach her these things because he know he's not going to be here. She don't have a mother, so he's trying to emphasize and emphatically trying to emphasize that you have to know how to do these things because Dad is not going to be here. So he's actually really trying to show her the importance that you don't need to know how to do these things. You have to know how to do these things because Daddy know he's not going to be here. So through the course of the movie, I'm not yelling at her. It is just so important to me, more than anything in the world, that she know how to survive when I'm not here. So I'm not yelling at her at all in the movie. It was a passionate yells, trying to teach her things and trying to understand you need to know how to do these things because Daddy's not going to be here. You understand what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So it's not yelling.
Right.
You have to know how, and she's the most important thing in the world to me.
How would you describe Wink with 3 words?
Loving, caring, and passionate.
Quvenzhane, same question. How would you describe Hush Puppy with a couple words?
She's brave. She follows her father's footsteps, and she does whatever she can do.
I can say it in one word for her.
Yeah.
Fearless.
Yeah, that's a good word.
Fearless.
Yeah. Those are all of them.
During filming, what would you say was your favorite scene, Dwight?
The scene where me and Hush Puppy's up in the shack, the storms blowing the shack sideways, rain coming through the roof, and we in there having a discussion, and I grab my shotgun and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with that storm, and I actually go outside and actually with my shotgun try to destroy a whole storm with my shotgun and a bottle of whiskey. Yeah.
That's a great scene.
Yeah.
What was your favorite scene, Quvenzhane?
Whenever I had to work.
What were some of your favorite movies?
Actually, one of my favorite movies is Gladiator.
Yeah?
Yeah, Russell Crowe. I love Russell Crowe. That Gladiator. I can watch The Gladiator over and over again.
What are your favorite movies?
Happy Feet 2.
Yeah. Anything else?
Princess and the Frog, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
You like the animated movies?
B-movie.
So can you name some of your favorite actors and actresses for us?
Well, Russell Crowe,
Yeah.
Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt. Love Brad Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a resident of New Orleans now, and I love him not only for his acting abilities, I love him for what he's doing right now in New Orleans for the community that I love. He's down there doing tremendous things in the Lower Ninth Ward, and I grew up in the Lower Ninth Ward, and he's down there hands down rebuilding the Lower Ninth Ward by himself, and you know, and I love him for that.
Yeah. Cool. How about you, Quvenzhane? What actors do you like?
Megan Good. Some of these people I don't even know. Danny Ross. I mean Danny Glover. Oh, you guys so
Danny Glover, yeah.
Yeah, and can't remember the other.
How about Selena Gomez? I heard you liked her.
and Chris Brown.
You guys just got back from the Cannes Film Festival, right? Did you spend a week there?
Yes.
Yeah. So what was the highlight of the week for you guys?
The highlight of the week was for me when I was sitting in the theater and the movie got finished, when the whole audience stood up for 10 minutes, clapped, yelled, screamed, and love of the film. And that was something that, you know, they told us prior going in about the French audience, how tough they was. So we sitting in there not knowing what to expect, and when they got up and gave us the response that they gave us, that was heart-wrenching. Yes.
Not bad. That must have been great.
Great. Almost lost it and got emotional the way they gave the response they gave to us.
Yeah. You held it together though.
I held it together for the team. Yes.
How about you? How did you love Cannes last week?
That was fun,
Yeah.
and I wasn't expecting the above part. Like in Sundance, I was expecting that because that was like the first film festival, and a lot of people would try to go see it over.
Tell me a little bit about your personal lives. What do you enjoy doing, Dwight, in your off
I'm a
time?
restaurateur. I own a restaurant called the Buttermilk Drop Bakery and Cafe, and in the Gentilly area in New Orleans. And my passion is cooking and baking.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, I do that whenever I have difficulties and things like that, or worrying about things. I go in the kitchen and I don't worry about nothing. Once I get in the kitchen and start cooking, all my worries over.
My favorite subject is reading and math.
Yeah. Cool. What about like
In
sport?
English.
English you like?
Yeah.
How about like sports or video games and stuff?
Those are my favorite. Basketball, volleyball, tennis, ping ball, and I love singers and dancers.
What do you want to do when you grow up, do you think?
I want to be a dentist.
A dentist, not an actress.
Well, yes, of course I would do that.
Yeah.
I really want to be a dentist.
You'd definitely be a dentist actress, I think.
And the other sport is cheerleading.
Oh, really? Cool. Maybe you could cheerlead for the Saints and be an actress.
Woohoo!
Tell me something about yourself that people would be surprised to know, Dwight.
That Dwight is not the person that they see on film, because in real life I don't drink. So I don't want people to misperceive that I'm some type of alcoholic that just went into this role, being an alcoholic, just being myself. I don't want people to think that I'm the person that's on the film, because I'm a totally different person, because that was totally acting what I done. I don't dress like that in real life. I don't drink in real life, and I have a wonderful daughter that I love that I don't yell at in real life. So I don't want people to think that I'm some type of mean person that's drinking and things like that. I don't want to be misperceived like that.
And Quvenzhane, what would you say is something that's surprising about you?
That I really know how to burp. Because I can burp right now, in this minute, this moment, every single second I can burp over and over and over again.
Can you give us one burp? Beautiful. Okay, I think we'll end it on that note right there.
All right.
Okay. Thanks so
We
much,
ended
you
on a
guys.
burp.
A good ending.